Hey everyone, Alan back with another gameplay video. And you might be thinking to yourself, gameplay? Then what am I doing here? Because it's the game of life. No. In all reality, I decided to just try something a little different with my gameplays. I'm going to do maybe a bit of an intro, then the gameplay itself, and then do my thoughts that I normally tend to do at the end of my gameplays anyway, but with a bit of FaceTime. So instead of just maybe sitting on a static screen on a game or, the game over screen, to do kind of in front of camera. No, don't know if this is going to work out or not, but I figured I'd give it a shot. So with that out of the way, today's gameplay is actually a request video, and it's a request from a YouTuber called Mr. Netbreaker, and he requested Bart versus the Space Mutants on the Sega Master System. Now, of course, Bart versus Space Mutants was massive back in the day. It was the first Simpsons game, so everyone was going nuts for it, and the Master System wasn't left out. So yeah, he picked it up recently, and I got the feeling he wasn't that enamored with it. Now, I haven't spent too much time with it by myself, but I'm aware of its reputation, so we'll see how it works out. But I should also probably add, yes, if there are any games you would like to see me play, particularly stuff that I pick up in my package and pickups video, if you're curious about them at all, or just want to hear my opinions of them off the actual game instead of just off the box, let me know, and yeah, leave it in the comments. It's always good to get some recommendations because it can be hard to know what gameplays to do. So instead of just picking one at random, if someone has something that they'd like to see, it's as good a way as anything. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Over to the gameplay. Okay, so here we are, Mega Drive with power-based converter set up, and I'm being a bit lazy. I'm not zooming in because I only have a digital zoom, so the picture's not always the best. But I hope this will work out. It's a little different, so consider it kind of a work in progress. This format may or may not work out. So what is this? The characters are created by Matt Groening and so on. Produced by Arc Developments. Story conceived by Barry Max. Now, of course. Here we go. Springfield, straight below, sir. Excellent. Do the Earthlings suspect anything, Zorb? No, sir. By taking over their bodies. ... No one will ever suspect. Ha ha ha! We are really space mutants. ... Yeah! I guess that's a laugh there. With the machine, we will be able to build a weapon to take over the Earth. All it requires is one ingredient. Purple-coloured objects. Collect them from this pathetic town called Springfield, and we will be victorious. Oh, Jesus, there we go. So 1 is jump, 2 is, I don't know. Actually, and 1 and 2 do super jump. Whoa, and now thinking about it, I have a funny feeling I'm going to need to pause, which is not good because the console is not near. Oh wait, is this a spray can up there? So basically you got to cover all the purple objects up. Ah, there we go. So, I don't know how to get those ones. That was close. Oh, you bugger you. Damn. There we go. One done. So it's a rather strange mechanic, colouring everything in. And the controls are a little odd because you have to press both buttons at the same time to do the basically useful jump. Now you gotta go on the clothesline to cover those. And I think you gotta get a coin to phone something up in Moe's Tavern too. If I recall, there's also aliens that you're meant to use X-ray specs on, but that's not happening in my case. Oh, wait, no. X-ray specs. coin. Oh, I have a coin. Let's go to the phone booth, if I can. Now, if you want to see a really good playthrough of this, I would recommend watching Ninja Bear Hug's gameplay. No, actually, coin. Use it. I'm not too sure how to use the items. I would have assumed it was button 2. Because that uses the spray can when I had it. But yeah, he did a great playthrough of this game. Oh, whoa! I got a crusty thing. Oh, that sounded bad. At least we got a spray can. Can't do anything else, but we can spray stuff. Oh, oh, you nasty git! Oh, money! Ah, oh, Jesus. So yeah, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm having to focus on this game more than I would have thought. But basically, Ninja Bear did a great gameplay. And I've noticed that he tends to be quite good at well, basically every game, but playing games and making them look a lot more compelling than I normally find them myself. Tool World! Want to buy a wrench? No. Want to buy a key? No. Want to buy a key? No. No, I don't want to buy a key. Would you piss off with your key? I don't have to buy the key, just to shut him up. Oh, you can press left and right. So all he has is a wrench and a key. I don't want any of those. Let's get out of there. How do you get up there? Oh, Mel's Novelty Shop. He's got a rocket. He's got a cherry bomb. I think you need the rockets. I can't quite remember. Whistle. Oh, no. Magnet. So you... Ooh! You do need some of these items. And it's a case of memorization, playing and finding out the useful ones, and the can be most dandy. Can't seem to go in there. You're under time limit too, so you do have to kind of keep a move on. Oh, you... I kind of feel like I should be able to jump and spray that. I'm running out of spray, so I better leave it. But this game was absolutely massive back in the day, purely down to the Simpsons license, because it's an okay game. Oh, how do you get that bird in there? And you know, it's almost in this level very puzzle-like. It's how do I, you know, get rid of the bird? How do I do the various bits and bobs? In fact, I think I'm near the end of the level, and oh, you need the rocket, isn't it? Yeah, you need the rocket to get that bird down. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm on the background. Keep off the grass. Well, is that sign meant to be purple then? I don't know. Well, I've lost my spray can. And of course, the mechanics actually change up, I believe. Oh, this is not good. I should walk under that. So that each level is different. It's, you know, knock off hats of people or something like that on the second level, and so on. Collect all the nuclear items in one of the levels, I think. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it is clever at the basic story on the Treehouse of Horrors, because it kind of lends itself to a game well. what do I... magnet and... Like, I'd imagine if you were playing this for the first time, which I pretty much am, actually, it would take you quite a while to get used to... I do need a rocket, don't I? Yes, I want a rocket. Yes, one please. No. I'll buy 3. I don't know if I bought those rockets or not. Yes, I did. Way! 5 rockets. So what was in Tool World again? There's a key and a wrench. Oh, I need a key and a wrench. Do. Stupid bug. I think you've got to phone up Moe's to get that display turned off. Oh. I don't know how you get that up there, actually, that crusty card. And we're back at the beginning, there's no more spray cans. Crap. That's not good. Boing, boing. Oh, damn, killed by the bug again. Ha ha ha. These Earthlings are weaker than we thought. So now they have Bart multiplied and going through the factory. So there we have it. To be honest, there we go with Flying Edge. I believe Mr. Neckbreaker was kind of confused as to what to do and not that impressed. My god, that's a crappy title sequence, the way they've done the Space Mutants bit cut out. And I can kind of understand where that frustration came in. It is a bit just, well, what am I supposed to be doing and how do I figure it out? And the controls are an acquired taste. So it's not something for everyone. And to be honest, you nearly need to either have a lot of patience to kind of keep trying things out, or to watch something like Ninja Bear Hook's playthrough to kind of get a better feel for the game. Now, I did watch his playthrough, but it was ages back, so I've actually forgotten. Otherwise, I would have maybe been able to do a bit more in that level. But anyway, that was my quick look at the Simpsons. So we'll kind of revert back to FaceTime to end the video. Okay, so that was a gameplay of Bart versus the Space Mutants, which maybe you can hear back in the background because the TV's over there and it's still playing. So we have the credits of the game going. But what do I think of it? I kind of said so much, as I ended. Didn't intend to, meant to do it here, but yeah, a mixed game. Certainly, it was only as big as it was because of the Simpsons license. If this had been anything else, I think it would have just been lost in the kind of glut of games around. It's very average. The graphics are okay, the sounds are okay, the gameplay, it has some interesting elements, having to puzzle your way out of things, but it just doesn't excel at anything. And the Simpsons license does kind of help because you feel a certain connection to what's going on to the characters. But I can imagine if you have no familiarity with the game and you plug it on for the first time, going, "What the hell? What am I playing?" Which I think is what we've seen there, because I haven't played it much before, and it's been a long time since I watched it being played through. I didn't know what to do. Now you put on an 8-bit platforming style game. You kind of expect to jump around, jump in baddies' heads and get to the end, maybe collect a few items. So it's good to see them trying something new, but yeah, it didn't quite gel, I feel. So it's definitely one for Simpsons enthusiasts and for collectors maybe. I'd say you can avoid it. It's not a stellar title. Maybe try it at best. Yeah, and to be fair, the Simpsons enthusiasts, I don't think they've got the best set of games around. It's probably one of those franchises that the source material far outstrips what they did with it, which is a bit of a shame because you would kind of think that, you know, it's very. It doesn't tie itself down to reality all that much, so you would think it would lend itself to video games too, just taking liberty with the source material. And I think they did that a bit in the Simpsons game, where it was kind of very self-referential and whatnot, which is what I thought they would have done for a game. But anyway, that's getting off point. That's on to other Simpsons games. So as I was saying at the beginning, thanks to Mr. Neckbreaker for the request. It's always nice to get a request, and thanks to you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think of the format. I'm not too sure myself. I just thought I'd do something different, keep things fresh, I guess. But it maybe been a little clunky, and I probably should have zoomed in on the video. We'll see anyway. So, anyway, we'll end it there because I'm just totally rambling, as I tend to do in these things. That's the problem with FaceTime. Rambling time is what we should call it. Rambling time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.